Beaux is an American Bulldog. He recently attended one of my classes, and the first few times when I would go up to him, he would bark as if to say stay away, or he would growl at me. Okay. Part of my job in the beginning when meeting a new dog is to determine, okay, A, why are they growling? Why are they barking at me? Is it because they're aggressive? Is it because they're unsure, or what? You know, part of dog training is trust, and you have to build trust with dogs as well. A lot of trainers would tell you that this is a dog trying to be dominant, trying to claim their space. Beaux is simply saying, look, I'm really not comfortable right now. I don't know who you are. I don't know what all this is. Give me some space. I'm gonna watch from a distance over here. Let them adapt and let them acclimate to the environment. We're gonna go up to Beaux right now. Last week when I met Beaux, it was the first time I'd met him, he was a little nervous, so I'm trying to see if he does a little bit better this week, now that he's been here a session. At this point, my opinion is that Beaux is not likely to be aggressive at all. I've been observing him. I have a pretty good sense of how he's going to react, but the reason I'm going up to him cautiously is to simply try and put him at ease. I don't want to do anything that would increase his stress level. I'm trying to give him treats here, but you can see that he's not very interested in the treats. And by the way, in my classes, we use real turkey meat. Usually when a dog will not take a treat, especially real meat, where they otherwise would, say in a home environment, that often means they're experiencing at least some moderate stress. It's very important not to ask a dog to learn new concepts while in that mindset. The primary objective is to simply get them comfortable with their surroundings and their environment. So after a few minutes, when I felt like he had gotten settled, I came back up to see how he was doing. My goal was to simply get a hand sniff. He would still slip back into that mindset of being uncertain and unsure of his environment. Good. That's dog training. You celebrate small bits of progress. You're not just going to go from A to Z just like that. Growling often means just a bit of uncertainty, and that's kind of what we're dealing with him. And he looked at me, looked at you, really good confidence there. Can I try and get a bit closer to him? And see, I love this here. I'm able to get nice and close, so that's good. Look at that. Look, he's doing off-leash walking. A few weeks ago, him being off-leash in this setting was out of the question. If you know what motivates them, then you can somehow try and use that to incentivize them. Will you respond to a ball right now? I was quite pleased to find out that Beaux had an interest in toys. If you can manage to get them playing with you, that really accelerates a bond between a person and a dog. Ready? Here we go. I'm trying to build trust now with Beaux. Sure enough, he started to brighten up a bit. He even let me scratch under his chin. The difference now, though, is that he's actually playing with the ball with me. He's interacting with me. There's still some minor growling going on, but he's not so stressed to the point where he's saying, I won't even interact with you and play this game with you. I'm trying to play fetch at fairly short range with him. I'm trying to get him comfortable interacting with me at a closer range. Only on his terms what he's comfortable with, though, because that's the only way it can be when you're trying to truly bring about comfort from the inside out with a dog. He is very attached to Mom. He knows this is the woman that I look to for everything. He was basically saying, I'm not sure about this whole environment, I'm not sure about this guy, but I am sure about you. This is my final training session with Beaux. You see his tail wagging. He's a lot more enthused, a lot more comfortable here. And that's what it's about. The best way you're gonna get your dog comfortable in various environments is working with them in various environments often. One of the most challenging things that we cover in my class is how to teach a dog to stay while distracted. I wanted to see how he did on the most challenging thing in the class. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Boom, perfect. I'll take that all day. That's good. I thought play dead would be a good trick for Beaux because we were going to encourage him to get on his back voluntarily. Now, this is something he would have never attempted just a few training sessions ago. When your dog does something for the first time like that, you've got to let him know in a huge way how much you love that. Sometimes we need to be extra patient with our dogs, and we have to reach deep in order to give them that reassurance that they need to be comfortable with their surroundings and with their life. And if we do it right in the beginning, then we prevent a lot of potential problems from developing later on. I think Beaux did an amazing job, and it was a real honor having him in my class.